Lucidchart Cloud Insights makes it easy to keep your cloud architecture diagrams up to date and ready to use for incident response, communicating with other teams, or verifying what your environment looks like. Depending on how you import your infrastructure, how you update your data will change. If you import your architecture via cross-account role, you will have an easy one-click refresh to update. Simply navigate to the Manage Data icon of the Cloud Insights panel, click Refresh Architecture, and your visual will update with an accurate depiction of your environment. Note that this will reset your diagram back to the starting view, meaning if you have added any filters, adjusted layout, or made any changes, they will be reverted. That being said, we recommend saving your settings as a custom view before refreshing to keep the view you have created to reapply with your updated data. If you didn't catch our earlier video on filtering and customizing your Cloud Insights diagram, go check that out for more information on custom views. If you import your architecture via IAM user or CLI script, just click on Replace Architecture, re-upload the JSON, and it will update. This is really helpful if you have your documentation stored in Confluence or shared with your team, because once you update your diagram in Lucidchart, it will update in Confluence, ensuring your team is looking at the most up-to-date version of your diagram, and all sharing permissions will persist, so you don't have to reshare your diagram every time you update it. You can also use the Replace Architecture feature as a way to create Cloud Insights templates for your team. Let's go through the steps. Step 1. Go through the import data flow for Cloud Insights in a blank Lucidchart document. Step 2. Do whatever you want to that document until it is at a starting point that you want. Pin shape libraries, add conditional formatting rules, layers, and more. Step 3. Convert your diagram to a template. Step 4. Navigate to your homepage where you can create a new document from the template by clicking New. Step 5. In your new copy of the document, double-click the Cloud Insights generator. Step 6. Open up the database icon with the gear and choose Replace Architecture. Step 7. Go through the import flow to bring in your new account. Now, all of the conditional formatting rules, shape libraries, layers, formulas, and more will be in the document. Specifically to Cloud Insights, the generator itself is copied, so any views that you might have saved or filters are still there on that generator, which essentially means they will stay there when you replace the dataset. Now that the necessary changes have been made, and you have filtered and pulled insights from your diagrams, you may be interested in starting an open dialogue with the rest of your team about your findings. Because of how many resources are involved and the complexity of your infrastructure, it can be challenging to communicate what you are talking about unless your team is sitting right next to you. However, Lucidchart can make this process much easier with its collaboration features. To start collaborating in Lucidchart Cloud Insights, click the orange share button and type in the emails or contact information of the people you want to collaborate with. Decide what permissions you will allow, and then send it. Once you have shared the document and want to start leaving comments on your diagram, simply right-click on the resource and select Add Comment. You can then @mention anyone on your team by typing in their name or email address. Write your comment and click Comment. This will send them an email notification that they have a comment in Lucidchart with a link that will take them directly to the diagram. But maybe you'd like to present your infrastructure diagram in a team meeting. Looking at a diagram as a whole can be overwhelming. Simply select the resource or resources you want to talk about, click the presentation button to open the slide panel, and select Add Slide. Lucidchart will auto-fit the slide to hold all the resources you have selected. You can even make a slide of an entire diagram, then select what you want to focus on, click the pencil icon next to the slide, and select Highlight Selected Shapes. Now when you present, Lucidchart will highlight the resources you have selected and blur everything else, making it very clear what your audience should be looking at. We hope these tips help you easily update and maintain your infrastructure diagrams to have accurate insight into the current state of your environment through Lucidchart Cloud Insights. Make sure to keep your eyes open for more Lucidchart Cloud Insights resources as they are rolled out.